Ready? 1, 2, 3. Merry Vlogmas.
Yep.
I was going to say Christmas.
See,
How many times have I done this?
Vlogmas instead.
Should we do that again? Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Merry Vlogmas! Day 17 for us and 18 for you. So happy birthday, Big Bird. It is Big Bird's birthday today. Yes. Should have said this yesterday because she'd be seeing it today, but never mind. They're late.
Right.
So as you can see, it's very dark outside. I've just come in. I had a hospital appointment this morning and then lots of other things which I'll tell you about in a minute. But we're going to do calendars. Advent calendars. So it's the 17th. I wrote on them for you, but I used a silver pen and I don't think it's helped much.
19, 20, 22, 21, 18.
Must be down the bottom somewhere.
What's this one?
It doesn't have a number on it. Okay.
That is now the 17th, as long as it's not a special one. It's not the 25th,
No,
is it?
you don't get one on the 25th.
No, well this is, oh, right. Well, this is chocolate covered coconut.
Yeah, so Mum really won't want to steal that from you.
No. And whilst I'm sure I will enjoy it.
I was going to say, I like it if you don't.
Sounds horrible.
Oh, Bounty Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Bounty Bar in small balls.
So you guys can have a look. There we go. But yes, I'll totally take those off your hands.
You can feel free to help yourself.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. I have got, another chocolate heart. That's nice. Mum might swap with me because I have a feeling that hers is chocolate orange today because I think I alternated them when I was wrapping them up. 17.
Oh, well. Oh, no, that's 21. Is it?
Yes, it's 21.
Oh, it looked like 17 there.
No. Let's do a little digging for
I
this
thought it was
one.
going to be...
Oh, there you go.
Hey! I think there's something else in there.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yes.
That's good.
Exciting one today.
If you can get into it.
I've just been to my friend's who's moved house here, and she's done really well. I'm very impressed.
The lady that came over for Sunday lunch the other day who has quarantined for 2 weeks before mixing with people.
We're very good. We sat on separate parts of the room.
Oh no, it's a dark chocolate, but it's...
Is it?
Does that tell you something?
Different colour.
It's not. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the opposite.
Oh, so there might be 2 cushions.
When she said she wanted to make one to poof, I was like, but I've got your matching set.
Oh, right, okay.
But I mean, you can do whatever you like.
No, yeah.
But yeah, you do have a matching set. So
I can make a matching set of puffs.
I mean, to be fair, the dog has adopted it as a bed, and
she loves her puff.
When Mum and Dad come and sit in here with me in the evenings when I'm making dinner, the dog doesn't like it because she can't get on a lap. She's far too low. So we started bringing the puff in for her, and she's much happier, isn't she? So it might be a case of we need a puff in every room. And to be fair, we create enough fabric scraps to fill that. So. She's happy. She's happy. So yes, I have a couple of parcels that I have no idea what's in them, but I'm going to wait to open those till I go back up to mine. So I'm going to take you back up to mine. It is 4:30, so I'm not even going to do any sewing this evening because no. Although I might take my velvet cake coat came back from the dry cleaners, and it doesn't look any different to when it went, and they've lost the buttons. So I might take my coat up and sew on the press studs and just do some finishing work on that so that is finished. But yeah, no sewing today, I'm afraid. So you're wonky. Never mind. So up at mine, I have unpacked most of my stuff. As I said, I've got 2 parcels here. I'm not sure what either of them are. I think one might be Wilson's, well, a part of Wilson's present. Haha, yes. Socks with guitars on. The poor boy's going to get so much guitar related stuff this Christmas, if you didn't know he plays guitar. And then this, doesn't say where it's from. It's squishy, it could be fabric. I have ordered some fabric. Oh no, it's wool. Oh, that's good. I thought it was too puffy to be fabric and yet too squishy to be something else that I've ordered for Wilson. So yes, I have ordered some of the khaki double knit Stylecraft special double knit for Mum to make me the Devote cardigan from one of the Kim Hargreaves books that I bought her recently, or bought us recently. Yeah, this is my Christmas present, so I ought to get that down to Mum. She's currently knitting up something for Big Bird. Their Christmas box we've already sent, but Big Bird's birthday present is obviously late because her birthday's today, but Mum's currently knitting that up at the moment as well, so she will be in need of a new project soon, which is good because I shall give her this. That was the happy mail today. So yes, my green velvet coat came back from the dry cleaners. I can't see a difference at all, and I stupidly, it was my fault, I put the buttons that I made in the pocket thinking that was a safe place to keep them, and then sent it off to the dry cleaners without taking them out, and the buttons have gone missing, so I'm going to need to make some new buttons. But I've brought it up with me this evening. I am going to sew on the giant press studs that I'm going to use for the closure method for this coat, because the couple of buttonholes, machine buttonholes that I tried didn't come out very well, and I think it's just going to be better to have press studs down the front and then faux buttons on the front as well. I'm going to get on and get some of that done this evening, which I will show you later, so I'm not going to say goodbye yet because otherwise it would be a very short vlog. But I have literally been, oh, I didn't tell you what I've been doing today. So I got a phone call on Tuesday from the hospital, from the maxillofacial unit, and they asked me to come in today to see the surgeon, to be assessed, to have my teeth taken out, and also have a mold taken for a bite guard. The surgeon was lovely. She got a little bit confused. Apparently the previous appointment hadn't turned up yet and she thought it was me, so she walked in and she was like, I understand you have a black tongue. It's like, no, not that I'm aware of. And she was like, oh, okay, like this, and then found out who I was, and it was like, ah, right, okay. As you guys know, I am incredibly nervous at the dentist. I came over in the cold sweats. I was shaking, I was nearly crying, and she wasn't doing anything to me. She was just talking to me, but she was asking about my history and what was going on. She has the same x-ray that I had 2.5 years ago to have my one wisdom tooth taken out. She's like, why didn't you take all of them out? And I said, we didn't have good enough pictures. And she said, well, I'm going to use the same picture that he had. They've booked me in and I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, touch wood, cross fingers, on the 4th of February, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. She also said that she wants to see me at her practice in Bembridge. She wants to sedate me and do a thorough and deep teeth cleaning then. She said that when I went to see the hygienist last time, that there's no way that they could get everything that they need to do done with me being as nervous as I am and awake. So I'm going to go and see her. She wants me to come and see her at the end of February to have that done. I've had my appointment from the orthodontist for June next year to go and see them to start the process for getting braces done, and I have to get the gum disease under control before then. She said my mouth is a lot better than it has been, but yeah, she's given me a whole different regime for brushing teeth than the last person, and she's like, floss is just not going to do it, so I've got these little dental brushes now and all sorts, and I need to get a new head for my electric toothbrush because I need more than one head for that. And she's like, you need to I want you spending a good sort of 15 minutes cleaning your teeth. It's like, okay, I can do this, I can do this. What was weird was the build up to her coming in and me sitting there. I was wringing my hands, like I say, literally drenched in cold sweat. I was wearing a polyester dress, which was probably not the best of ideas, but never mind. I was just shaking like a leaf, and I clearly looked grey as well, because I mean, she was like, you really are nervous, aren't you? I was like, yeah. And the lovely nurse was like, you know, have you had a bad experience? Like, no, got no reason. This is completely irrational. Everybody has been absolutely lovely to me. There is no reason for me to be this afraid of you. Completely irrational. And they were brilliant. And the chatting through and the talking about what was wrong and all those kind of things was horrendous. And the minute she was like, right, we need to take your blood pressure and weigh you for the sedation so that we can make sure that we give you the right amount, sit in the chair, lie back in the chair, and I'm going to have a look in your mouth. And she was like, I'm only going to use a mirror. And then I calmed down massively, and it wasn't so bad. And she actually was poking around with the brushes that she wants me to use, and it was painful, but it was, she'd taken the time to be so good with me beforehand. She massively basically calmed me down. So it was, yeah, just, yeah, I'm so excited. I have a date. I have a date. I have a date for surgery on the 4th of February. I'm over the moon. I'm actually so happy. It's going to be like an afternoon procedure. It's only sedation. It's not fully like general anesthetic or anything out. It's under sedation. When I had the other one out under sedation, I didn't know anything about it. Didn't notice a thing. I'm going to have all 3 taken out. Mum's going to come with me and wait with me and obviously bring me home. She said I will need to have a soft diet afterwards. She said I might have trouble opening my jaw even because at the moment it's already restricted, and then she's like you could probably find it will be more restricted but not for long. I really hope that these stupid teeth are where the pain is coming from, because if they are, it's going to be just such a revelation afterward. It really is. So I'm just, yeah, I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. So excited. As I say, it's probably now sort of 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock now. So I'm gonna have some dinner up here. Mum and Dad are having a fish dinner down at theirs, which is not HelloFresh. I'm gonna have dinner up here. I'm gonna watch some How to Get Away with Murder. I'm gonna work on my coat, which I will show you because I should be able to finish that this evening, obviously apart from the buttons. That's gonna be my evening. So I'm sorry, it's been a couple of days of really boring kind of just like life days rather than sewing days, but that is life, and that is what's going on in my life at the moment. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna have some dinner, get on with the bits and pieces, and I'll show you how I got on a little bit later. Okay, it's much later on in the evening, but I have been sat with my studio light on so that I can see what I was doing, and I have my closures on my velvet coat. So it's 99% finished. I need to make some more velvet covered buttons and sew those to the outside tomorrow, but other than that, it is done. I have to say, I cannot see any difference whatsoever for having this pressed by the dry cleaners. The edges are still kind of poofy, so I'm going to have another go at them myself, and as you guys have suggested, using some of the velvet as a pressing mat so that I don't squish the fibres, because that's the last thing I want to do now that I've gotten it finished. I love this coat. I think it's gorgeous. It is very poofy in the skirt area. Sorry, I have my clean laundry on there, it needs to be put away, but yes, it's very poofy in the skirt department, which, you know, I am not mad about. I wasn't thinking I was going to like it over this outfit. I can only really see it properly in the camera, so I don't actually know what it looks like. I mean, I don't hate it over this skirt length. I don't hate it over this skirt length. I've got all my other finished coats back there as well. For a pair of curtains, it's not turned out too bad, has it? I like it, definitely like it. The sleeves on these ones are maybe a touch too long, but you know what, I think I prefer that to them being too short, as on some of my other ones. The pockets in this coat are also tiny, but they couldn't really be any longer because otherwise they'd be coming lower than the hemline. I definitely want to make this coat again. I really like this length, but I want to make a longer length one as well. I'm tempted by the high-low hem with a really bright lining. I think he may be straightening the entire hem out and just making the longer version of this. Could be quite cool, but yeah, I made a coat out of some curtains. I'm very happy with this, very happy with this. As I say, the finishing touch is going to be putting on the 3 self-covered buttons down the front there. I'm really glad that I went for press studs for the closure for this, because my machine was not going to do justice to buttonholes in this. I couldn't get it to look crisp. Maybe I shouldn't have chickened out, maybe I should have tried some bound buttonholes in this, but this closure is really sleek. When I've sewn those 3 decorative buttons on the front, you won't be able to see any of the indentations from where I've sewn the press studs in. Sewing the press studs in has also helped the facing to roll to the inside as well, which is great. For my very first properly tailored coat, I think I did a good job. I have changed things as I've gone along. Not much, just kind of, you know, learning from things that have worked for this one or didn't work for this one. I probably would have added a little bit more interfacing to the front collar sections, because I only interfaced the facing of that. I didn't interface both sides, which I did do with the princess coat, and I think I might have next time just put in a little bit more interfacing into the collar as well. But again, The tailoring book had some great suggestions in it which I have used, and I am going to be doing a review of this pattern along with the tailoring book and how I found it and how it helped me to make this coat. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's such a pretty colour. I really like it. Glad that it's finally done. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. That's going to be it for today. I'm sorry again that there's not been kind of more sewing, but it is exciting to see something finished. I hope you've enjoyed what I have been up to, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!